Good morning and welcome back. Thanks for joining. Here we are. The old pitter patter of April showers is upon us. So woke up to the winter, the winter. We woke up to the rain happening there, which means unfortunately our field work is definitely not happening. So no field work is going to be going on right now until the weather clears up. But the good thing is that the weather should clear up about noon-ish, I would imagine. So right now, the way the weather, we're beginning of April here. We got about 2 to 8, 7, 9, and then 11 o'clock. It's supposed to clear up, and then 1700 we get into the sunshine. So I'm thinking about 12 o'clock, maybe if we can. That might be a good idea to bring the around 12 o'clock, I should say. Yeah, maybe start doing some field work if we can. Now, the interesting thing is, if we look to our right, the bottom right, May 2nd, it's actually calling for another tornado. Ooh, interesting. So, good thing is that we still have lots to do, and because even though it's still raining, especially now that that logging site is up and running, so we will go check that out because we got some stuff to drop off. There was something that went up for sale that Ralph called us about. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. And we just couldn't say. I shouldn't say we couldn't say no. I hummed and hawed about it all month, and it was kind of one of those. I said to myself, because we didn't have the money last month, it was, if it's still there in the used shed when the new month comes in, then I'll seriously consider it. So what I was basically, the end of the month came around. We were, what was it? Because when we put it down, we were just about at the 10,000 mark there. So we ended up going and dropping off all of our pallets. We got all that sold off. Started a sawmill. We got the playground maker payout as well. So we got that as well. So everything's totaling up to, we're sitting at just under $240,000. So there's also some issues that's going on here. So we can't fit that way. We can fit this way. So there's some issues going on in the sense of that CV that we picked up and the Branther front pivot axle that we have for the wood chips. Oh, it just, as much as it is annoying, it's also just so. What are we doing? That's right. We need to get 7R. That's right. As much as it is somewhat annoying, well, not just somewhat, it is very annoying when it comes to the bumps with no suspension. That trailer just bounces around like it's just unbelievable. So I did take a little clip of it. So let me just here. Here, I'll load this up here. So right now, yeah, let's just take a look at it here right now. Okay, so with it bouncing like that, that just killed me. That just killed me. So I don't want to. I don't. Basically, it's time to trade up. So we do have the Superior end dump trailers that. Oh, I totally forgot to grab who that's by. But yeah, I'll have that in the description there. So we have the Superior end dump trailer that I really want to be bringing in. I do want to replace it with the Cramp trailer that we have, as well as I want to replace it with. Oh, there's the wrong side. I want to replace it with the CV and that Branther trailer, just because that is just killer. And there's a comparable. There's a really, really nice comparable. So what I would like to do is get those down and get those picked up. Sorry, I shouldn't say get those down. I did get those down. That's why these things are up here, because we got the both the CV and that stuff down there. So we're going to take this down to the store right now and get that going. Oh, there's so much going on. Oh, and while we are here, that's right, we got, here, hold on, run back, run. I totally forgot. So we got this field cut, and we got all of our grass cut. Now the great thing is, got all of our grass cut. We did great in the sense of, of what we got product. I think we got, we're going to check, but I think we got about 160,000 liters from all of the new fields, as well as the 2 fields that we got. So we are sitting at, that's right. I don't think I have my help window on. So there we go. So fermenting, 90%. Oh, darn. We're right on. So next month we should be able to pop that, or maybe the end of this month we should be able to sell that off. We're at 163,000 liters there. And then in here we got, what was it? Square bales, hay. We got 5 bales of the square bales. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh, my wordies. 5 bales of the square hay for the horses. And then we're doing the 180 bales for the hay. So we're doing the 240 bales for the straw and 240 bales for silage bales, but we're going to do the 180 bale for the hay. So yeah, so that's good. Now the downside to it is that I did get the screenshot. So give me 1 second here. So this screenshot is going to be of our precision farming score after we cut, without doing these in between, without doing the boulevards and without doing that. Okay, and then what we did after we cut that, then what we did was we went around and we cut all the outsides to get the extra, and our precision score actually went down lower. So the score actually went to this one. So then that is basically, now it's actually our which is still our current. So that now we're at 91, 93 here. And then we are at, what was it, 96 and 97. So I think we were actually 95 and 90, I think 93. Yeah. Anyways, I have to double check. But so yeah, so it is take note that if you do cut the grass on the edges, then it will affect your score. But I have a theory about that. Actually, FAFO Gamer and I have been chatting about that. We have a theory, and our theory is that we purchased the soil information in total, right? So what we did was, like when we go to a field, we went there, and like this one, we purchased the soil information. So all the soil information is right there. So then the way that's going to work is we go to farmland. So see how the soil information is now part of everything in the green, right? So if we cut anything in that green, it's going to affect the soil information. So our theory is, now I don't know, but our theory is if we manually took the soil samples and made sure not to touch the boulevards and not touch the edge, would that affect the score? Now, I haven't actually gone through all of the grass videos out there to see if anyone's touched on that. So if any of you guys or if any of you folks have touched on it, and no, let me know by all means. But what I'd like to do is maybe the next field, if it's got some good boulevards on there, maybe that'd be something to try. Because, I mean, technically speaking, as much as we are trying to get our score up to the 100, because in 22 we did get our score up to 99 and to 100. If we did officially reach 100 at one point. So I am excited, and hopefully we can do the same thing here. Now, the great thing about it is precision farming it's a bonus, right? The way I look at it is it's a bonus. If we can get our score up, fantastic. But if it doesn't happen immediately and doesn't happen, or if it happens slowly, that's okay. As long as we're above 50, right? If I remember correctly, if you go below 50, I think that's when you start getting negatives, where you start getting money taken away from you. So we want to be above that 50, and thankfully, like we are. What are we? Real quick, we're rolling. We're at 71. There we go. So we're at 71 now. We were at 57, I think, at the beginning. So 57 or 53. So we're at 71 now, which is already going to give us a good bonus. Okay, I'm not going to turn just yet. This guy's going to be. So that's going to give us a good bonus. But yeah, however, I will say we did plant our peas. We'll get to that as well. We did plant our peas and our oats there last. Oh, and there goes the stop sign. Oh, there goes the stop sign. And there goes everything. We're just driving over everything. So our peas and our oat are planted. And we didn't do tram lines. And the reason for that is I was still trying to, I think I understood it, but then I realized that it's for the sprayer because precision farming doesn't like you doing, the mechanical weeding or the hoeing. And unfortunately right now we have that hoe right now. So with us having that, we are going to take a hit. I'm almost willing to bet money on this that we are going to take a hit on any fields that do have weeds that we have to weed out. Now, if we luck out, like especially with any of our root crops, excuse me, that we have that require the plowing prior to the planting. So the plowing takes away that weeding, so we don't have to worry about that. However, it will affect your score as well, because that means that you never weeded it, so it doesn't see that response. It doesn't see that spraying. So again, there was just so many things that I tested and checked out. So yeah, real quick, yeah, we got those all lined up here, ready to rock and roll. We'll get to that in a second. So that's my theory, and I'm sticking to it. Is that we basically, when it comes to the precision farming, we're gonna do our best with what we can as we go. However, it's not top crazy on the list. But I just, again, the way that we worked it, or the way that I worked it in 22, it all just panned out that it just worked out really well, because we just had that natural flow of getting things done. Now we're gonna see if it works out here, but all right, here we are. Last but not least, or finally, okay, here we go. Right here, 61% off. 61% off. So $34,000. It requires 360 horsepower, which means we require our 7R up there anytime we need to use it. But that's not horrible. And unfortunately, because we're having issues with those box elder stumps, and with some, I think it's mainly the box elder stumps, but it's also the it's mainly the box elder stumps and some American elm, I think, that I'm having issues with. But 3 slots, 29 hours, doesn't really matter for the hours anyways, but this would I think help us. I think it's going to help us. So $34,000, that's going to still keep us above the 200,000. So there we go. We're just about touching the 2,100 slots, but this will allow us to not only will I be able to finally get those big stumps out of the way, but I also like it too because it does let you cultivate / like grind up the ground. So I'm really digging that factor. However, for the logging site sort of thing, that's not gonna be needed. And the good thing about this thing, as long as we keep it up, then it won't affect the ground. It should still cut the stumps. When I was doing my testing, just to verify, I didn't want to spend this money and be like, oh well, we can't do anything with it. So, okay, are we forward enough? I guess we should probably drop that. I should have probably dropped my weight too. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Strap you down. Hopefully, we shall see if this. Oh, wrong side. Okay, so have the 7R. We're just gonna hook this up because we're here. We're gonna touch on everything. And again, this is a great thing about this game. Just even when it's raining and stuff, there's just still so much to do. It's still so much. Okay, so this is hooked up. That's good. That fits. I noticed that we were a little bit off angle here, but that's where I just become my perfectionist. So walk away, Major. Just walk away. Okay, let's run over here. Here we go. So again, like I showed you with how this thing bounces around, how both of them bounce around, just ridiculous. Oh my god. So I want to sell them off. And initially we didn't have the money to repair and repaint. And you know what? I really don't care to. Because it will you're still spending money to make money. So whatever. It is what it is. We're selling as is. The good thing is, so we got 23,764 if we sell this. We've got 76,632. So we're technically we're just touching over $100,000, right? So $100,000 in sum. And the trailer I want to get to replace it, because right now we've got 3,500 liters available in the in the CV, and then we've got just under 20,000 available in the trailer. So I only have 23,000, just under 23,000 capacity in total. However, with the superior end dump trailer, the one I'm looking at is to replace it is actually the 28 footer. So I think that I would like to replace the cramp with this one eventually, because I think this one would be a great one to replace the cramp, and it's 62,000 liters, so it already gives us a couple thousand liters extra, and it's a reasonable size for the map and for our equipment and for what we're doing. However, to have stationary up at the sawmill or up at the logging site, I think this would be great. I mean, it is $10,000 extra for the roll tarp, or we can do the flip and go. I'm not too sure. So I think what we did, so how we did this, it was real quick here because it grooved. I wanted because I'm thinking external post for this one, because this one will have the wood chips and probably stone, if anything. If the stone's going to go into anything, it'll probably be this one. The ladder, yeah, I think we're going to keep with the ladder because the other one we're going to have, we're going to have, what was it? The grain crop and stuff like that. So we could probably put the door in that one. This one, oh, running lights. I was thinking bottom and top, I think times 4 or times 2. Times 2 and 1, 2. Yeah, that's good. I like the times 2. And then we wanted the 2 outers. Yep, there we go. The reverse, the reflectors. Yeah, no reflectors. I don't like the name. Yeah, we'll just keep it all clean like that. Or do we all want, you know what? Superior? Yeah, let's advertise. Yeah. Okay, mud flaps. Miss the middle mud guard. None. Oh, I see. I thought that was the middle. Okay, that's there. That's good. As much as I would love a hitch, I think for now we're gonna because this is just gonna be out of stumpies. So maybe we might put a hitch in later. So grain door is a definite. That's a definite. So there we go. And then box frame. That was it. Box frame color, box wall, frame color. This one, that one. We want to customize to matte. Oh, easy. Calm down, Matt. There we go. And then we want to do that to, what do we want? Red? I think that was it. We're doing that. We're just going to do the old case IH red there on top. Is that too dark? Yeah, it's good. Landing legs, we're going to stick with the black matte as well again. And landing legs color, yeah, we're going to stick with the polished. Yep. Mud flap mount color, stick with the polished. Axle color, I think we'll do the matte on that one as well, because that's jet black. Okay, let's just do the black matte again. Keep it nice and simple. And then 94. So 94, and there it is, $100,500. That was it. So it was the roll tarp I was thinking. Oh yeah, there we go. That'll be good. Ooh. And then if we sell, so I'm thinking we're going to be just under 100,000, or just over 100,000, but not the kind of 500. So let's do this. Done. Boom. Oh, there we go. Okay. Now we're going to sell these off. As is Ralph. Take these away. I do not want them anymore. Boom. Boom. 103.96. Oh, that's so close. Oh, that's so close. Sweet. So only a couple $100 out of our pocket, and that gives us 51,000 liters of capacity. Ooh, yes. And like I said, I'm planning on having this stay up at the logging site, because I mean, when we had the CV and the little trailer, like, oh my God, it was like 2 trees. It was like two trees, maybe 3 before they were full. So I was constantly, oh, there we go. Oh, and okay. All right. So do that. Interesting. Okay. That's okay. But once it sits nice and level. I like it. Okay, so now, basically now it becomes one of those, we need to get these things up to the log. See, a nice little stumpy little trailer I like it. This is good. And then what I'm thinking for the bigger one, because like I said, I want to replace the cramp, because the cramp this one is holding 59. So I wouldn't see, it's 95, so it would be a jump up. Or we could do the 40-footer. So I just feel like the 40-footer would just be maybe a little. See, okay, I mean, that's for later. So again, got to get this down. So this is going to go down, get the log site. Then we got to take the 7R down there. So that's going to get that set up. And then, with us having the tarp, that means that we can just come in, do what we need to do. Oh, but we're going to need to transport truck. Yeah, let's go this way too. There's just so many things. So, but again, like, we've got $200,000 left over right now. I don't want to be dropping that on the superior end dump just yet, or on another one, I should say. Excuse me. So I don't want to be dropping on another one just yet. We still have plans elsewhere. Now, I was actually. Oh, don't you eat really? Okay. All right, I'm not the only one that. Oh, that's tight. Oh, that's tight. Not the only one knocking over signs, supposedly. Let's get this up because we got to get to the log site. Because I will say, FAFO Gamer again, also too, lots of chatting and stuff. He made a great comment on the last video for us putting up the fuel and repair at the log site that we should be having some good gravel underneath in the repair area. And a very valid point, thank you, sir. And I mean, makes a lot of sense. So I did actually get up there and we did put some gravel down. And we did put some gravel down and around and under, and we also just kind of like put in a little side spots there, a little bit of touch up. So I'm excited about that, which is fantastic. It's going to be looking good. I'm still torn about the sand road. I'm thinking it's going to turn to gravel. I think it's just going to be the way it is, or we can play it up that we took out of our stone pile, so to speak, and brought it in. So there we go. Okay, so we put a little bit of a gravel extension instead of the forestry and the mud. So then we went in, and here we are. Oh, fully moved in. So we are all fully moved in. I brought all the equipment up here. We're just going to park this right here for now. Pop that off. So we parked all of our equipment, and we actually got everything moved in. The pallets of the saplings that we had down at the log cabin garage have been moved up here, as well as all of the skid steer equipment. However, now that I say that, actually our stone breaker didn't come up here. But yeah, you can see I actually was able to fit it really nicely, and I didn't glitch into anything or anything. So I was able to fit the pallets of saplings right up top of the sea can there. Got all of our equipment right up on this side. And we put our gravel down, so I think that's looking pretty good. Now we can actually repair in the gravel. Now, there are these X's right here. I totally forgot to mention that there is a way. You do have an option to pop up concrete pads. So if you have equipment down, make sure you take them up before you pop them, because they'll go flying or they'll glitch in. So if you're in a situation like this and you have these things down, then make sure you take them up before you pop them up, or before you place anything too, because I forgot to mention that. I do apologize. So we got that done. We've also put in a little bit of a road right here, just kind of right now. I'm just thinking like parking wise for over the year. So we have our equipment wise here. Oh, excuse me. We've got a repair area here. Now you could put this, we could have put that in the middle and then have this both area the ability to repair. Because even still right here, we can't quite reach the trailer, but we can reach the skid steer. So you could do. I mean, I like this. I like this idea. I like this. That was the whole point, is just to have this little area as the repair spot and this kind of a little bit of storage area. But oh yeah, so that's going to be good there. And then from here, because what we got to do? We got to drop. Yeah, so we've dropped that off. So that's going to stick by there. That means that we will have to have something to move it, which usually if we're bringing the 7R up, right? So we have to bring the 7R up. So, okay, you know what? Let's hop into here. Let's get this done. Give me one moment, and we're going to grab that 7R and bring it up here. Okay, here we are. We got our 7R. We're just on our way back, and we're going to test out. We're going to see if that little side shunt road that I put in with the gravel means that, oh nope, I'm gonna just smoke that trailer, smoke that sign. That was a big thing about this one, is this big turn. Like, oh yeah, no, this is oh boy, oh yeah, no, we're gonna get stuck. Yep, we're gonna get stuck. Oh, am I moving? I am moving. Technically, we're moving. We're just going to snow runner this and just squeeze away. Come on, baby, you can do it. Squeeze away, back and forth. Okay, so that is not jiving there. Oh, boy. So we're going to have to go super wide. See if we can go take it. All right. Well, there goes my idea. This is definitely a no-go for any big trailers. We're going to have to stick with the other road. Oh, but this helps, though. Oh, boy. Okay, so maybe like the pits trailer? Maybe? You can kind of drag in there too. That darn sand. Okay, that's, I mean, possibility. That's a definite possibility that we could do that. But yeah, I would say for sure, from now on, oh yeah, the big trailers, they're going to be using the other road. All right. So the great thing too is that with us having the 379 up here, that we can use that to kind of shunt around anything for right now. Just because, I mean, we're not chipping any wood right now. That's the one that's you're sitting there on your phone while it just chips away. We're not going through that. Now, what we are going to do from here is we are going to zip back up to the drop zone 1, and actually, no, we're going to go back to the house there. Get up to that area. All right. One more second. Now we don't have a trailer, so we can go back down this road. All right, one more second. Let's get back to the house. Okay, so here we are, Humphrey Helm. Now that let's get this all parked up, so we can go back for the. Well, yeah, we'll go back for the truck there in a second. We've got the horses all in. That's all good. I did spend a little bit of money. I felt bad for not having some oats, so we did spend for one pallet. And we did move the skid steer up to, hey, you know what, we can just park this under the shed. Just like we did the 379. How's that sound? Till we go back for the truck anyways. But yeah, we did spend the money just because I felt bad for having just hay, as well as it's going to be, oh, we left our strobes on, left our lights on. It's going to be quite some time before we get our load of oat ourselves in. So yeah, that's where we are with that. And then when it comes to our fields, that's the one. Actually, the neat thing is, okay, well, I mean, not necessarily a neat thing, but I guess it's a lucky thing. Okay, a little bit rainy, but let's check it out here real quick. So first and foremost, across the street, we got everything done on the cotton, so we are ready to rock and roll there. I am so excited as I get run over. So I'm so excited with that. So we've got almost pretty much 100%, 92 there. About 92, it's like 8% lower. We're missing the, what was it, the plowing as well. We need plowing, and then it needs lime. Oh geez, I forgot to lime this. That's right. We didn't have the money to lime, and it was getting late. So that's right. That's something that we need to make put note on for this month, so we can put some line on. So that's going to help our product, or excuse me, our harvest as well, I guess you could say. Or now down here, let's just get. Oh yeah, there we go. Our garden's doing great, just plugging away there, which is fantastic. Now we've got our peas back here. Is what we did. We did do our peas again. I did like that. That was a good little boost for us. I think it was $100,000. Now again, because we did the plowing, though, we don't require any weeding, so we didn't do any tram lines on this one, because technically we don't need to technically speaking, I don't think we should need to drive on this at all until harvest. So I think we're good there. I think we're okay there. Now, as long as I don't drive on it there we go. So we've got that done. Plus also we were able to get our grass cut on the other fields as well, which I was super stoked about. That I was so happy that planning and that timing actually worked out great. So what we were able to do is get the oilseed radish right back in, and we were able to get I do believe, did we get a mulching state? I don't think we got a mulching state. I'm not too sure. Let's just quick here check. So we got 57. Yeah, we haven't harvested anything, but like I said, we've harvested these two now. So we're up to 96 and 97 there. And then we still have our canola. So our canola didn't go quite so well when we were putting it in, but that's okay. We're still going to get a whole lot of a big jump from there. And then we still have our oilseed radish to call it, because we're going to put our carrots in this field. And then we have these three fields to figure out, and maybe more. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I'm getting more ideas again. So we got this all done, and then actually, and we got the oilseed radish in the other field as well. We'll go this way. There's some open area inside these trees too. That's got me thinking. Oh yeah, that's got me thinking. We'll get there. Okay, so let's just zip on down here. Oilseed radish up there. We're good to go there. We still have to cultivate that in, so that's what's going to be happening this month, hopefully. Basically, once winter time hit, or what is my infatuation with winter right now? So once, the end of the month there, or the halfway through, you could say, comes in, then all the rain clears out. We can get that cultivated in. And then we got our oat growing here. So again, got everything done that we needed for our oat. We're sitting at about 80%. Yeah, see, it keeps popping in, 78, 79. It's that nitrogen. I think we've been all seeing this. Let's go soil type. Yeah, pH with the lines and stuff with the nitrogen. See how it's interesting how it's going down. But I'm still excited. I mean, we're still gonna get a bonus, right? As far as I hope, and I mean, we're reaching our goal in the sense of where it wants to be. So I think that's about it. Holy jumping! This great little rain update right now. Not too crazy, but this is gonna be what's. Oh, again, I don't know. $204,000. I can't help myself. I can't help myself because it's just too. It's 100 grand. Now we are going to be getting into our repairs right now. That's the other thing too is I have to remember that that we're going to be getting into some equipment usage season, and some things are going to be happening. We got a lot more equipment as well to maintain and to keep fueled up. So that's where I have to keep that in mind. So what I'd like to do, because I mean we're sitting at. What are you saying here? Let's just stay out of the rain. All right. Okay. So again, nothing else. That's just a little 470 to 410. So nothing good there. We don't even have to worry about that. We're not doing the rounds. So no worries there. Get back to the right menu here, Major. Okay. And then when it comes to farmland, if we get this, so this one is $67,000. This one is $45,000. So it's just over $100,000, $110,000. Now you're into yield potentials in the negative, so that's the only thing that's kind of Um, this one is $150,000. Yield potential is in the green. Great, 150 plus. It's already got the oat hooked into it, which we don't need more oat. I mean, I'm not going to say no to more oat. Don't get me wrong. And then we've got down here, so 139,000. And then we've got this. Oh, is 161,000, and then this one is 206. So to cap off our farm area, my planned farm area, we need these three fields right here. And I was kind of thinking, I mean, I do kind of want this one just to connect. It's only $67,000, but it would be. I mean, I think maybe this one would be the better one to go for. Like, let's just visit here real quick. So I mean, we've got red beet is already in it. Interesting. So it's already okay. So it's not. Mm, oh, right. Like decisions, and that's what I'm tossing about right now. So I'm not going to buy anything right now. It's already planted. I don't have to worry about anything happening, so that's fine. If anything, maybe I can. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Right now, the main thing is. There we go. Here we go. The main thing is what do we want to be putting in these three fields? Because we want carrots are going to be going in this one. And I'm thinking soybean because the soybean would be a good because again, right now we want cat. Ooh, okay. Oh, we don't have a sprayer. But wait, a sprayer's 200 grand. That's the other thing too. But we don't need it right now. Like, I mean, we do, but because we need one of these. I mean, that's a little much. But the 52, and the reason why I say 200,000 for it is see and spray is 50G, pulse width is another 21. So this one right here, we're looking at 175, and then for this one, you're looking at 100. So this one does 24 meters only. This one does 36 meters. So do we want that extra meters for $75,000? I mean, technically speaking, though, 175, we could do it. We could do it. We could do it. Okay, you know what? I gotta think. I got it. Well, no, we need to think because if we're gonna be planting fields, especially these ones, because now oilseed radish, and it's gonna be the test because we have to cultivate it, put it in, and then see. I don't know if it'll need weeds or not because we did the cultivate here, and we put it in. We did the shallow cultivate. We didn't do deep cultivate. We just did use the shallow cultivator because that's the one that we have is. And I am too low. That's right. I'm down. So we need the cultivator. Good Lord, Major. There we go. And we have this one right here. So, oh, no, we don't. No. That's right. I am. There we go. There we go. So shallow cultivators are used for shallow cultivation and seedbed creation of fields. So this is the one that we used, that I used. And this is the one that we're going to be using on the other fields as well. That is going to happen. So that's where with the pea field, so we're going to visit this field here. So this one, when we had the oilseed radish, I just used that shallow cultivator and then I replanted my peas. So it's not saying there's weeds. Excuse me. Oh, hiccup-ups. It's not saying that there's weeds, but yeah, we'll see. Because now I'm interested. Now I don't know if I use a deep cultivator, will it actually? If I use a deep cultivator, the question is will it actually pop up that it needs weeds? But apart from that, I think that's it. I think I've talked your ear off enough. Again, thank you very much for joining. Thank you much for being here. I got some decisions to make. We definitely have to wait for the rain to stop. So 8 o'clock, we've got some time to do some contracts because it looks like got some wood transport as well as the new day. So deadwood, what do we got? Canning factory is getting low. We've already stopped the kimchi. And we've already stopped that because we've run out of our Napa cabbage, but we're still going on everything else. The grain mill is doing it. Yeah, we go. So 88% on the sawmill, or so the paper factory, 94%. So you know what? I could probably down a couple trees at the logging site and top those up to full. And yeah. Oh yeah, and we have the flags. I forgot about that. We put the flags in. I want to see if it gets windy. Does it go up? I don't think it will. My heart tells me it won't, but it's still nice to have a little bit of rip right? Anyways, okay, here we are back at the home. Let's get into dry. Let's call it a day. Well, call it a day. All right. Thank you very much for joining. Thank you much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you all for the support. This is great. Oh, I can't wait to see what the next couple years bring us. And we will see you soon.